Liverpool get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Now it's Bale. Cleared without complication. Darren Fletcher. And this is Bale. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that...
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bale has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bale looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great ball, and he's in here. He's looking wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold with the foul. Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, that was close. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it are so much. Pelé gets through. Real chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nesta. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now...
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Rijkaard. And he's straight offside. Darren Fletcher, and here's Bale, Salib, and it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Liverpool didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That is ended up in no man's land. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard powering forward here. Now the ball's gone astray. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Bale! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Bale probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Pelé, and the through ball. Bale! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for the... Takes a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
Can he finish? He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Edmilson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rijkaard. And it's Fletcher. That's Cannavaro. Pelé. Edmilson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Bale. And it's Edmilson. And here's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro. Into the last quarter of an hour.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
And he's picked out the run. He's one-on-one! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Rijkaard. And the finish! He's found the way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bale looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Pele. Nicely aimed pass. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. Darren Fletcher. Rijkaard. And this is Bale. Oh, super ball. And a shot! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
To all members of the crowd, I'd like to
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Can he get it through? Delivery from Mbappe, and the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
Madrid have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So, a breakthrough already. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hakimi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vardiol going full tilt down the left. Azar. Pedri, and the pass is intercepted. He is through here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's got tall. Zaire Emery. He's being urged to shoot. And a shot! He has done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
En el minuto 11, el dorsal 18.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Over to the left. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. An uncompromising challenge. Van Dijk gets it clear. Looking to play him in. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hazard,
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Pedri succumbs to the pressure.
That's going in strongly.
Back into the middle. Lewandowski. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Foden! It's a loose ball. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Zaire Emery knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Guardiola. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Camavinga. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Saliba. Calafiori. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well cleared. Hakimi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played in deep. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Azar looking to add to his goal. Calafiori calmly anticipates. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zaire Emery. Looking for options for movement. Decent progress down the left.
Un minuto de descuento.
Azar. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, Hazard. El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 9.
So it's back to business. Guardiola. And it's Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Hakimi. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Foden short changes him with that pass. Here it is, crossed in. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that is a good ball. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to...
And the keeper's given it away. He's through and all alone. Shapes to shoot. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Cannavaro.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And Bebeto! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vardiol has it in a wide position.
You can never be...
He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And this is Bebeto. He could be in here. Bebeto!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Zaire Emery. Now he's got space here, and this is Hazard. Hazard! He's got away with one there. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Delivered across. "75 minutes played. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Bebeto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri threads one in. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zaire Emery. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he comes up trumps again. Saliba. And this is Lewandowski. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh no, what has happened here? Cannavaro. Now Saliba. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Mbappe. He's Doku!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
Shoots! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Foden. And he's on a charge. Van Dijk does really well there. He is strong. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. And it's Rijkaard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No goals as yet. Tries to play it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ruben Neves. Passes short and sharp. Doku! Goes for the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big chance, corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's had a hit! Hoisted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Taken back almost at once. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And the volley. That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Vardiol. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Good ball, good take. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Yamal. Chips it through. That is ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Could move up a gear here. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution.
So, off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Here's Doku. That is a great pick out. Lewandowski is herring after that one. And he's looking to catch him up. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Ruben Neves. James. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There's a quick free kick. It's a good spell of possession, this. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's been repelled. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Opts for safety. Doku. Vardiol. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Lovely pass, but can he get there? James looking to run onto it. Lewandowski chasing after it.
28,599.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Great touch. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Searching pass he's played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's good running with the ball. And it's Messi. Can he finish? He scores! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Now, this could be a chance. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's heaved it away. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Adeyemi. Liverpool are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's picked his way through. He has found the way through. And across it goes. Oh, taken with style. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona couldn't, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating, there was to be only one outcome.
Reminder today that smoking is only
So,
allowed
Jim,
in
how do you
areas-
reflect? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that has not gone well.
Threads one in. Mbappe! Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now, can they get him away?
Mbappe!
Looking to play him in.
And he whips it, he gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Over to the left. And that's a throw-in.
Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Not getting too much time on the...
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance! And it's a goal!
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodri.
And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Grimaldo. Oh, face.
He's tried one!
Hits off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Searching pass he's played there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Lovely. Foden! He's got away with one there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the volley. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Doku has created one goal already. Yamal. Yamal is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Ruben Neves. Lewandowski might just make this.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to...
Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Hazard tries to clear. Looking for a runner. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get rid. Ruben Neves. Vardiol. Now it's Doku. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Doku. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. Doku. Grimaldo gets into a good position. Played in.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's a cute ball. Yamal.
3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rodri. And they've got rid. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Ruben Neves! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard hit. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Number 10, Hazard. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 21.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now who's going to be first to this? That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Doku. What a throw in. Liverpool different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mbappe! Yamal's cross. Oh, right place, right time. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kane is onto it in a flash.
997.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, no question, that's a foul. James. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Guardiola has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Knocks it into space. And he whips it across. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. He's got away. Oh, that is a nice... Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ruben Neves. James. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Camavinga to Ruben Neves. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Doku.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw. James. Ruben Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vardiol gets over and intercepts. James. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Quality ball. Foden. Foden! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Gets a good foot in there. Camavinga. Now he's got space here. Corner it is. Barcelona have their third corner. Grimaldo with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and it's Grimaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Ward-Prowse with the short one. Incoming delivery. That's a decent clearance. Showing great feet there. And it's with the keeper. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since his early days. He did fade for a little while, but he's back stronger than ever now, and he's showing a lot more snap, more personality, more assertion, and central midfield is certainly his best role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Lewandowski really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mavropanos. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good run down the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. It's Van Dijk. Vardiol. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Vardiol. Camavinga. Ward-Prowse did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely shaped ball. Ward-Prowse spots it and intercepts. And it's Paqueta. Camavinga. Driving on and making good progress. Vardiol. Foden. Nicely spread. Somerville. He's shifting through the gears here. And Bowen. And he's forced to go back. Kilman. And it's Paqueta. Gets into some space. Delivered with swing. And that has been knocked clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Threads one in. Lofted in. Ward-Prowse. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's out once more. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Ward-Prowse. And he's intervened well there. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Produces a cross. Now it's Lewandowski. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And he's found a way past. Bowen. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players.
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bowen. Over to the left. Camavinga. Now it's Somerville. Ward-Prowse. Well, that has not gone well. And that's another throw. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Wilson. Wilson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Somerville. Walker-Peters. He's picked his way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Referee's given a throw. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Somerville. And the counter is on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's on it, can he get away? Caught offside that time. He is through here. Now here's the delivery. And the ball is out of play. Oh, what has happened here? shot! He scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And now they can clear their lines. Bowen, can he get it through? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's another good win of the ball. Kilman. And it's Paquetá. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lucas Paquetá. Bowen. Bowen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the left flank, and it's Hazard. Hazard. Walker-Peters was in no mood for any of that. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Wilson being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Foden does really well to win the ball there. That's a cute ball. Floated through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
West Ham clearly now in lead preservation. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 12. Coming on to replace him is number 30.
Kilman. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Last chance perhaps. And here's Hazard. Hazard. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise as he intended. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.